anything else you want me to translate?
Two Fat Guys Try is an up-and-coming YouTube show that circles around Doug and Kasey, who try snacks.
Two Fat Guys 3 ist eine aufstrebende YouTube-Show, die sich Doug und Kasey dreht, die Snacks probieren.
What she said. So Doug and I are coming off a pretty
good win.
Pretty good win on Apex. Two wins in a row now. I've been down or dead, and Dougie Fresh here friggin' clutches. And this time I actually got to celebrate because I was just down. I wasn't a box. So that was fun. I'll put that at the end of this.
I continue to win this season with crypto.
Yeah. And then I was fused, of course, because, one trick pony. But I'll put the highlights at the end of this. So if you like that kind of stuff, then, check it out. But Doug and I are kind of breaking our thing where we said we weren't really going to do alcoholic beverages for our channel. Now, it's not because, family friendly or whatever. I forgot to get my snack Bible out here. But I figure, why not? Because
it is technically the dog days of summer.
It is. Is it?
Summer has, I think 3 days left officially.
You and your official seasons.
When's the last day of summer?
In the Northern Hemisphere,
the last day of summer,
on Tuesday, June 21st, and will end on Thursday, September 22nd.
The 22nd is in 4 or 5 days. But yeah, we're gonna do an alcohol. We actually have 2 lined up. So we're probably gonna do this one and then the other one, because that's how time works and stuff. So, Science. So let me bring up our drink scores here. This one, would you like to introduce it, Doug? Because I usually introduce them.
I was on an adventure.
Oh yes, tell us about your adventure, because that was fun.
For whatever reason that I can't get into, because reasons.
I mean, I think it's okay if you say you went somewhere for work.
True, I went somewhere for work for a thing. I can't tell you about that thing, but what I can tell you is I stopped at a Wegmans on the way home.
Wegmans.
And oh my God, we're going to do a Two Fat Guys Go to Wegmans, but I've never been. It is one. They have so much. There's 7 walls of cheese there, and when I say that, I mean legitimately 7 walls of cheese.
He sent me photographic evidence which you'll probably be seeing now.
It's like cheese.
You remember that deleted scene from Borat? What is this? That's cheese. And it goes on for an excruciating amount of time.
I think I spent $40 on cheese.
Yeah.
And
he got some Parmigiana Reggiano.
Really good stuff.
Where's my kiss, Papa?
But they also sold their alcohol and wine section was probably the size of, I almost want to say the entire frozen section at our
Really? All right, so quick tangent here, or quick side. Pennsylvania, where we are located, is kind of weird. And I know there's other places that do it like this as well, or differently, or whatever. How does it work where you guys are? Here in Pennsylvania, you need a liquor license in order to sell alcoholic beverages. So a lot of restaurants will have them, and you can literally just walk into a restaurant and buy a 6-pack. And here there's liquor stores, but they don't sell beer, which is weird. And then there's other places which will sell beer, but not liquor.
Yeah,
so
it's it can be beer and wine and no liquor.
Right.
Or it can be liquor and wine, but no beer.
And then you go to New Hampshire, and they put their liquor stores on the highway. So I don't know.
At the Wegmans I was at, there was no liquor. There was,
But they sold beer, and
literally there was. If we had a channel that was based around,
we'd be in heaven. That's where we'd get most of our shit.
Oh, absolutely, because there was like an entire like 24-foot section to custom like brewed in PA beers.
Mm-hmm. So here in Pennsylvania, buying alcohol, at least in this area where we are, buying alcohol at a grocery store is kind of a rarity. It doesn't usually happen. So like you're not really going to find a Walmart that's going to have a liquor license. You're not really going to find, they exist, but you know, it's few and far between.
Usually in the bigger cities and like bigger states.
Like you don't go to a Wise and find, you know, beer. You
Not to mention there's like rules and I mean, obviously, but like
I need to blow my nose.
There's some extra things you have to do once you have that liquor license that, at least in our state, it makes people not want to get it because it's like there's so many. You have to have a register just for alcohol. Yeah,
there's a bunch of hoops that you need to jump through if you are the business. And a lot of stores just kind of.
I think you also have to pay extra, and it's like if you're a smaller business, there's no guarantee you're going to get the alcohol sales to justify selling the alcohol at your business.
So Doug went to a Wegmans that happened to have a liquor license or an alcohol license, and he picked this up. We aren't sure if we're going to like it. It's Sarnac S'more Lager, and it looks funky. I like it kind of looks like a ginger ale can to me. But
it is ball.
Ball?
As in like the canning?
Huh? Ball? B-A-L-L.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. What do you mean ball?
Alright, Ball is a manufacturer of canning and like jarring preserve. You know how people make preserves in cans and stuff?
So if this was a Coca-Cola, would it be Ball?
I'm not actually sure.
Okay. Are you referring to the style of can that it's in?
No, it's a manufacturer, and they make a lot of like preserving. They make a lot of mason jars and other things.
I think I'm an idiot. Where's the distinguishing mark of a Ball? Oh, look at that. I don't know I don't understand this. I've had a Red Bull like recently, so I'm a little. I don't understand the significance of Ball.
It's just a manufacturer type, pretty much.
Okay.
It's 5.3 alcohol by volume. I don't know how that stacks up.
I think a Mike's is roughly the same. I think.
But I think
we'll find out later.
I think we should try this.
Yes. Let's try it.
I'm gonna open mine.
I am also gonna open mine. Oh, it's very difficult to open.
Ooh, I kind of like the smell. You do get that chocolate.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like it. I'm not a beer guy.
Yeah,
I really don't like beer.
This is gonna be a little too much beer for you. But probably. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm going to be having 2 of these.
Who knows? Maybe I'll like it.
Maybe you'll like it. You know, you never know.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's definitely a beer.
I don't.
Oh. Ooh, there's the chocolate.
Ah, yes. Yep. I got it as well.
It comes after.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I got hit by marshmallow after.
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries. I get a little bit of cinnamon.
Well, it's graham cracker.
Yeah.
I feel like if we get pizza, this would go well with it.
I mean, hey, beer and pizza, but I have very mixed. Like right now, the aftertaste for me is like Drano. Not that I've chugged a lot of Drano in my life, but
I will say
I can't say I like it.
That's fine.
Mm.
I mean, I'm gonna drink it because I do like beers, and I like weird beers. I'm generally like a pale ale kind of person.
Well, that is all yours, my friend.
It looks like I'm having two tonight.
I mean, it's interesting. The idea is interesting. I didn't get the marshmallow, but
The chocolate is there.
I did absolutely. I got like a very dark chocolate
So
taste. So like the bitter, but I think that's just because it's
do you
beer.
know anything about how they make alcohol?
I mean, I understand the brewing process. I understand that like hops and it ferments and
So like
all that crap.
what amazes me about beers, and this is the thing I don't get. Some people like fruity beers, and fruity beers do exist.
Mm-hmm. Would you consider Angry Orchard a fruity beer?
I wouldn't even consider Angry Orchard beer. I'd almost consider that a hard cider.
Okay, because I like an Angry Orchard.
I
like a Red's Apple Ale too if I like have to. But
not to sound snobby, there is a lot to pairing beers with food. It's kind of like wine matching with certain types. The same is true with beer. I like ales because a lot of them are like a little spicier.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes with almost anything hearty. You could do it with a pot roast, pizza, steak and potatoes. Like, if you're out at a restaurant, I like ales because they go with almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like he said, we don't really drink much. And the fact of the matter is, it's good, but I've had beers better.
Mm-hmm.
I will drink it. I will finish the 6-pack that I got. But that one that I got a while ago, the Golden Monkey,
mm-hmm.
that is way better than this.
See, I think that's the last alcoholic beverage you had, unless you've had something with your friends.
No.
When you go on Wednesday, but the last alcoholic beverage that I had was Mike's Hard Lemonade. And I still have one in the fridge because that's how not often I drink. The alcohol doesn't really do anything to me. And I feel that if I were to just, ingest enough to make me feel something, I'd probably, die. Just because I think I'd need so much. I mean, I know Paul's gonna watch this and say, "Oh, you just need the right thing," and I believe you, Paul. I genuinely do. I believe you could get me fucked up like you've told me. But the truth is, I don't want to be fucked up. I want to be able to remember.
I agree. The problem, and this is why I think there are some shitty beers out there,
mm-hmm.
is beer at the end of the day generally has the same kind of body, except for ultra craft beers.
Okay.
And
no, without a novel, what is the body of the beer?
So it's that hoppy flavor, the flavor of the hops. So
and the hops is the bitter part.
The hops is the bitter part.
Okay.
And there is something about having something that is slightly bitter in the drink, and it's
absolutely. I love cranberry juice. And those are bitter, so it's not the same, but it's bitter.
It's even if you put a fruity flavor in it,
mm-hmm.
the Golden Monkey, I think, has allspice and I think citrus in it.
I believe I tried a sip of that. Either that or it didn't pass the sniff test.
But
did that have anything fancy in it that I wouldn't have liked?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
but you can taste the fruit, but because a good chunk of beers all use hops, there's always going to be that balancing factor that they have to play with. And mashing fruity with bitter is not always easy. It's about finding the right balance of hops to spice to whatever is in it. I think this is okay. I've had better.
Now, on our scale, which we still haven't renovated, what would you rate it?
See, here's the thing, though. I know I'm knocking it a little bit, but this is better than a WBC or whatever the fuck it was. This is very drinkable.
I just got thirsty.
This is... I could drink this with most of the meals that I eat. If I was somebody who, like, drank every day versus, like, once every 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Because I think the last time I had a drink was about a month or two ago.
2 or 3 months ago, yeah.
So... I don't know if I want to give it a 7 or a 7.5.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time because it's like, it is perfectly okay while being a not the best beer.
Compared to the Space Dragon.
Oh, the Space Dragon was so fucking good. If you put one of those in front of me right now, I'd throw those out.
You'd blink and it would be gone.
I'd be gone.
Yep. Same here.
Honestly, one of the best drinks, mixed drinks I've ever fucking had.
That shit was good. That shit was really good.
But yeah, it's okay. And it's perfectly fine, and it is an okay thing to be just a standard alcoholic beverage.
So then assign it a numerical number, Douglas.
7.5.
Okay. So, I'm going to give it a 2, because I don't really like it. So what that does is that gives it an average of 4.75. And it puts it number 32 on our list. Now, I'm going to eventually, I need to figure out, instead of, my editing skills are crap. So I need to figure out how to get everything in a list that appears nice and not like that. Ugh. Red Bull and s'more beer. No thanks. So we'll figure it out, but maybe someday I can. You know what we should do? Maybe we can get a. I have to figure out whatever, but I don't know. We'll discuss and think about it later, but do you have a question of the day or any other thoughts? Or
for those of you who are of drinking age, do you prefer wine, liquor, beer, alcohol, or a combination? And
this is my favorite.
My second question of the day.
Don't drink this.
A second one. If you do like beer, what's your favorite weird flavored beer? Because
like an off beer.
Like my favorite one. All right, so I have 2. The Not Your Father's root beer.
Okay.
Because that was like soda beer, and it was phenomenal.
I tried that and it was acceptable.
And then there was I might have actually talked about it on this channel before. The Captain Morgan spiced rum malt beverage beer.
I think you did because I may have cut that out, but I can't remember. But it was something about like when you were not exactly of age and you got some.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I can't, to be honest, I can't remember if I cut that out.
It involved the thing at...
Yes, that thing.
The thing at my and us selecting beer together.
Yeah, that thing.
But I digress. Those are the two, like, their flavor was exceptional. This, like, the Not Your Father's root beer tastes like root beer with a kick.
A kick. We talking like donkey, pack mule, elephant.
We're talking
zebra,
to the nuts.
Giraffe,
kangaroo.
Ooh, that's a kick, all right.
But that's kind of it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed this semi-different kind of episode. It's slightly more adult.
Adults only. Kids get out of the pool.
But thank you. We're gonna go... I don't know.
Probably watch stuff on College Humor now.
Yeah.
Or Dropout.
Probably.
It's not college. Well, it's College Humor.
If you like comedy,
yeah, get Dropout. Like, for real.
It $50 for the year, or $5 a month,
and it's very much worth it.
And
not to mention, like, I'm not into it, but they have their, like, a lot of the cast for a lot of the people who work for Dropout are like really into D&D, so like they have, it's kind of like that.
It's kind of like Critical Role. But
that's it. The McCree guy that
they
does
have
all that shit.
An entire thing for D&D, but they also have game shows, and there's a whole bunch of game shows.
Make Some Noise, Game Changer, Dirty Laundry. What's the other one? I'm actually. Yep. Make Some Noise. I already said that.
There's another one, isn't
the musical one?
Ear,
yeah, the musical
which is surprisingly good.
It is, like, and I fucking hate musicals.
Like, even if you don't like musicals, Play It By Ear is like
it's improv comedy music. It's great.
And I've never been a super big fan of musicals, and it's like the episodes start, and it's like I'm not a big fan of musicals. Don't give me that fucking look. When do I go on about musicals?
You've been to fucking Broadway like 3 times.
You know not everything on Broadway is a musical, right?
I do. Alright, fine. I'll give it to you.
Don't look at me like that.
I'll look at you however I want to look at you.
You know,
they're my eyes.
Just because I've seen Broadway plays does not mean...
Okay, Doug. I believe you.
What I'm saying is you can be a not big fan of musicals.
Like me.
Or me, who is okay with musicals but not the greatest fan of them, and enjoy the show.
Is that the end?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Enjoy however long of Apex Legends, and Doug and I screeching at each other until we win.
That is a lifeline package right over there. Sending my drone in.
Switching to drone view. Watch my back. Someone destroyed my drone.
That's fucking ridiculous. Fucking 2 shots to my goddamn
Opening fire.
drone.
Yep. That's
Fuck
how it
are
works
they?
with them. I don't know.
조심해. Enemy spotted far.
Oh, let's just go this way. Oh, fuck.
Firing. Taking fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Reloading. Full squad deleted.
Oh god, the other team's gonna be...
They're gonna have red armor. Get it?
No, it's a
Juicing
rampage.
Oh.
Recharging my shields.
Kind of want to keep my 30-30.
I would definitely keep it. There are 2 care packages. Untouched. One, I think, is landing right there.
Enemy over there.
Somebody right down there. There's another person right there.
Oh.
Space
Over
Mom.
there. Lucky me.
48. She's got gold.
Switching to drone view. Watch my back.
Fucking
They're running.
Yep. Someone else is being respawned. I hear a heat shield. Heat shield behind us. '57.
21.
Cluster out.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
doing
what am
knuckle
I
cluster
doing?
damage.
Sky. Switching to drone view. Watch my back.
Oh, they're still fighting.
Initializing EMP. I'm back. Logged off my drone.
I hit them both with the...
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're gonna come around this way.
Signaling my drone back.
No, but they hurt.
Here's somebody with the triple take.
Located a care package over there. Optics here. Sniper.
I don't have a sniper rifle.
Ring moves in 10. I'm recalling my drone. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
They came out of the butthole. I heard people come out of the butthole.
Those fucking butthole surfers.
Looky
They're
here,
landing right
lads.
over there.
Gotta clown that away.
They're right over there.
It's kind of worried about the people coming from this way.
Yep.
Yep.
Knocked one of them. Cracked another. Killed him. They're dead.
Oh my god.
We want to play forward, that's what.
They walked right in front of you.
Yep, I know. I'm getting shot at by the other team over here.
Already inside
The hill
ring,
is
fellas.
safe.
Next
The hill
round's
over
on
here
me.
is safe.
Okay. These people picked up the
Ah.
rampage.
There's
another rampage
some
right
good
here.
supplies in here.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Fixing up.
Oh,
Enemy right here. Rings close. Deploying me now. Getting shot at. Enemy shield is cracked. Recharging me shields. Reload. Hold on. Shields are charging. Rings close. 45 seconds on the clock. Putting an eye in the sky. Switching to drone view.
They're running the other way.
We're close.
Running the other way.
I'm back.
Okay.
Logged off my drone. I'm recalling my drone. Give me a second. Fixing up.
I'm doing damage. I'm doing
Okay.
good damage. I'm throwing a thermite in that building. I'm doing more damage.
Which way did that come from? We just got scanned. We just got scanned.
I'm pinging.
Recharging my shield.
Behind us! Behind us!
I'm recalling my drone. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Other side.
They can't get us from now.
Patching into my eye in the sky. I'll let you know what I see.
They're gonna try.
Yeah, they're trapped.
Rings close and closing in 45. It's moving time.
We're getting pushed, I think.
My drone has been destroyed.
They're coming.
Reloading. Killed one. Reloading. Hold on. Shields recharging. Rings close. 10 seconds. Hold on to your knickers. About done. 2 other squads left.
He's still alive, ain't he?
Yep, he's coming back.
Enemy shield is cracked. Listen up, you ankle biters. The last ring's closing in on us.
Got him.
Yep.
That was the last one. Stand back. Enemy here. Yeah, I put them down. I'm out of shotgun ammo.
Good job, Doug! Again! Good job, Doug.
Champions.
Good
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
job. That was a fucking battle. That was so stupid. Oh my god. Look at that damage. Look at the damage from both of us. Fucking shit, dude.
Oh my god, we fought that entire game.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Hey Google, what is lager?
According to Wikipedia, lager is beer which has been brewed and conditioned at low temperature. Lagers can be pale, amber, or dark. Pale lager is the most widely consumed and commercially available style of beer. The term lager comes from the German for storage, as the beer was stored before drinking, traditionally in the same cool caves in which it was fermented. According to Wikipedia,
Cave beer.
lager is beer which has been brewed and conditioned at low temperature. Lagers can be pale, amber, or dark. Pale lager is the most widely consumed and commercially available style of beer. The term lager comes from the German for storage, as the beer was stored before drinking, traditionally in the same cool caves in which it was fermented.
Do you have anything else to add?
Hey Google, what does lager mean?
Lager is used as a noun to mean a kind of beer effervescent and light in color and body, as in a sought-after brand of lager. Do you want to hear
Lager.
how lager is spelled?
No,
No.
thank you.